Number 1, define the speed and velocity. So the first we talk about the speed. The symbol is v, and definition for the speed is total distance, or v is total distance as travel divided by time taken t. And the velocity, also the symbol is v, but definition is the rate change of displacement. So change of displacement is delta s, and the rate is here is a delta t. And you can use this delta s here is the final displacement, initial displacement, or divided by the theta. Delta t is a time final, or time 2 minus time initial, time 1. This is the definition of the speed and velocity. Next question, number 2. A world-class runner reached top speed 11 meter per second. Meaning the 11 meter per second here is a top speed because this is race for world-class runner, meaning start from initial u is equal to 0, and the top speed here of final velocity is 11 meter per second, and the process here in 15 meter, right? So meaning the 15 meter is a distance of s, and the question asks you calculate as average acceleration. So average acceleration, you can use the equation v squared u squared plus 2as, and the final here is a 11, right? And the initial speed is 0, and the acceleration is the distance here is 15 meter, right? So now you can find the value of the acceleration. The acceleration is equal to 4 meter per second square. Continue to number 1b. So you can see the figure here. A gun is aimed a fire horizontal. This is a gun fire horizontal. So this is fire horizontal at the target P. So this is target P, and the distance from gun to point P is 30 meter, and the bullet accidentally hit point Q. The bullet hit point Q, which is 1 centimeter below the target as shown in figure. So the distance from point P and Q is 1.9 centimeter. So number 1, calculate time for bullet hit the point Q. So meaning the time taken for bullet reach or hit point Q. So if you look at the diagram here, to calculate the time for bullet to hit the point Q, you can consider the distance here. As you know, if the object moving horizontal, right, from the top, let's say this is the diagram here. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So the time taken, for the object reach at the, let's say that the point here is equal to the time taken for the y-axis here, right? So the y-axis here. So meaning here the time taken from bullet start from the gun to the hit the point Q is equal to the time for the bullet from the top to the lower level of the at the point Q here, right? So you can consider the distance here. So meaning the distance here is a 1.9, but direction to the downwards can use a negative, right? And the object start from u is equal to 0. So here you can use the equation here for you look at the for the y, right? Because you consider the vertical direction, so we have s is equal to ut minus half gt square, right? So meaning the time taken from the object from the starting point to the end, the time taken is the same if you consider the time taken from the vertical y, from highest point to the lower point here. So now we start from the highest point here to the lower point here. P from P to Q is a displacement here is 1.9 meter direction downward, and u, because the start from 0, so this is 0 minus half, and the g is a 9.81, and the question asks you to calculate the time t, so you can find the value of the t here is equal to, you can use the value of positive 0.06 second, right? So this is the time taken from the bullet hit the point Q. And we go to the number 2, speed of the bullet at it emerged from the gun. So meaning the speed of the bullet here, the speed of the, let's say this is a bullet, right? So what is the speed here, right? So here to calculate the speed, you consider the direction of the bullet, because direction of the bullet only on the x-axis, no direction for the vertical, this is horizontal, meaning Vx here. So you can use the V is equal to S divided by time t, displacement divided by time t. So this is equation for the speed. So now here the displacement or distance here is considered the x. So the distance here is equal to 30 centimeter. So this is 30 meter, right? This is given by the question, and the time taken, okay, the time taken for the moving object from bullet to the end of the position here is a 0.06, right? 0.06. So this is right. This is equal to 500 meter per second, right? 500 meter per second. So thank you.